my people. I'm gonna breed them so that way they can be my people.
Can I say one song?
What you want to? What you have a question?
What God has for me.
Okay, you see, there it is. We do all day singing. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but anyway, let's continue.
He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga walk past, he ain't had that one West juice step. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that. We ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tab. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one rent. He ain't one West, he a straight fraud, he just spying out. At a dance recital with the leggings on, said he trying out. He know how we rock, he know how we roll, he just aficionado. He don't put in no work, but I hear him coming when we popping them bottles. I ain't feeling that, get your ceiling cracked, I'm too real for that, you gotta be thorough. Claim me bout it, but he never with it. But guy on, look, that nigga just shit it. If I want that block, I send my niggas get it. Scope the area and send me your image. Pass the flyers out, cause this ain't a gimmick. She bad and she loyal, I have to rip it. Grip, I was a croaker, punches get the flying, now your tongue sticking, but without the ribbon. Remember seeing pigeons, yeah, we broke it down, but we didn't whip it. Now this shit is.
Also, on top of that, unbeknownst to the other people who think God is a woman, because you do have brothers who think that God is a woman. But the Lord said this.
The book of Exodus chapter 15 verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
That's straight up telling you what God is. He's a man of war, a warlord, in other words, but not just any warlord. He's not like the warlord, like our oppressor, who warred against blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians to the point where we lost his land, to the point where we ended up picking cotton, sugar cane and all that, to the point where we're getting locked up at high number rates, to the point where our families, our children are being aborted at an astronomical rate. That's a warlord that's evil. But God is a warlord for righteous, you understand? God ain't like the white man. God ain't like any other human on the face of the earth, you know what I'm saying? God know how to operate. He know how to function. I'm saying he know that in this kingdom, his people are oppressed. That's why blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, we are in the condition that we are because we don't know the God of the Bible. We believe in the church, and the church tells us this and that about God. That God loves everybody. But apparently, if God loved everybody, there will be no need to say this.
The Lord is a man of war.
If God loved everybody, then why is that in Exodus 15 and 3 saying that God is a man of war? You know what I'm saying? It opposes to what you learn in church. You know what I'm saying? Because God don't love everybody. That's another thing that we learn in church. We learn that God is a God of everybody. That we all bleed red. Well, God damn it, don't whales bleed red also? Don't dogs bleed red also? So how are we the same if we all bleed red? You know what I'm saying? Apparently there are different species of humans, you know what I'm saying? You got the Israelites, you got the Arabs, you got the Chinese and all that. And out of all the races that are on the face of earth, God chose a people. Let me give one script if I may. Give me Isaiah 14. Verse 1 and verse 2. We're going to show you that God chose a people, you understand? And people that God specifically said, yeah, these are for me, my people. I'm going to breed them so that way they can be my people. But if you leave it up to that pimp that's on the pulpit, he said God is a God for everybody. God loves everybody, right? Well, we're going to find out whether or not God loves everybody. Read. Isaiah 14 and 1. We're going to go there. Somebody get the brother your apocrypha also. We're gonna shut it down right now. We're going to shut Christianity down because Christianity about to die right today. Because God ain't down with Christianity. The Christianity nonsense that we fell for is the reason why we're getting hurt on the earth. What's going on, brother?
Can I say one song?
What you want to? What you have a question?
What God has for me.
Okay, you see, there it is. That's Christianity, you know what I'm saying? That right there is Christianity. It builds weak, soft men. We do all day singing, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. But anyway, let's continue.
The book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Now Jacob is where all the blacks and Latinos and Native American Indians come out of. Jacob is the forefather of the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Jacob became known as Israel. Jacob was the grandson of Abraham, the son of Isaac. Read.
Concert. And will yet choose Israel.
See that? It said that it will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We don't know this in church because we're stuck on stupid. You know what I'm saying? We become drunk and retarded in the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? That's why all the evil come out the Christian church. Do you know why? Because it's serving our oppressor's religion and not the true God of the Bible. You understand? It ain't serving God like that. In church, what you really serving is under white supremacy. That's what you do in church. Every time you praise to a white Jesus, like where's that white Jesus? Right here. Every time you pray to this devil right here, you know what I'm saying? You acknowledging white supremacy. And because of that, a lot of us go into a criminal lifestyle. Because of that, our sisters swing our poles. Because of that, a lot of our families go and abort the child that was supposed to be born. Because of that is the reason why that we still believe that America is post-racial because of Cesar Borgia. But when you come to find out, like events with George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Like Oscar Arenales Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying? Like Trayvon Martin, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Gray. We're come to find out that obviously it ain't post-racial. You've been lied to in church. You've been told that God loved everybody, but the Bible clearly states that God had mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Give me Second Ezra. Second Ezra, the 6th chapter. We need that just to make it super clear, because you know what? Our brothers and sisters are stuck in church and are stuck on retardedness, are stuck on stupid because they don't know God like that. They think God is an all plus teddy bear. But we forgot that God flooded the damn earth. We forgot that part. We forgot that God drowned the Egyptian army. We forgot that God destroyed 5 cities of homosexuals and lesbians. And we're here to tell you God about to destroy the United States of America.
That's right.
And it's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And how we doing it right now is right now we coming out the camp destroying everything that you believed about America and all its philosophies and doctrines. We're now educating you on what's really going down with God. Remember, off the top, the brother brought out how God is a man of war. Well, God know how to play chess better than you and me. And he know how to set things up better than you and me. And guess what? You see the COVID-19? That was a power move in the chess game of life. That COVID-19. And guess what? Get ready for more viruses and more disease and more trauma. You see what's happening in Israel? You seen the news? That ain't just because that event that's happening in Israel is because the Lord is now moving on the planet Earth, moving on our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Moving on these nations. And what you don't know, black man, is that your homeland is not Africa. Your homeland is Israel. That's why every Negro, every West Indian, every Haitian, every Latino, Native descent, every North American, and every Seminole Indian come out of Israel. And the Bible proves all these things. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take none of these brothers' word for it. We'll point you in the direction and you do the research. And here's one thing you should research. Ezra, 2nd Ezra, 6th chapter, 54 verse. I'm going to turn it back once I'm done with this. I'll go.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
You see that? It said after these, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures. Let me let you know something that a lot of Christians don't talk about in church. Adam and Eve weren't the only people on earth.
That's right.
Oh, did I break something? I know I broke some of y'all. Like, what? Is this nigga stupid?
Right.
What church he going to?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't stupid. It's in the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Where? Genesis, the 1st chapter, start at the 26th verse. That's where humanity came on the earth. You understand? But we wouldn't know this because we believe in, once again, the oppressor's doctrine. Telling us that Adam and Eve were the first people. So if that were the case, shouldn't all the people on earth be inbreeds? Think about it. If it was just Adam and Eve, and then they populated the earth, every race here should have been inbreed. Straight up and down. You should have people that walking around like, duh, and salivating all the time. But that don't happen. Because obviously there was humanity created, you know what I'm saying, on the 6th day. You know what I'm saying? But God said after all these, read,
of him come we all.
We come out of Adam, meaning the people that exist today are the people who descend from the 3 sons of Noah.
That's right.
Because Noah came out of Adam. Noah and his 3 sons and their wives and his wife were the ones that repopulated the earth. So now everybody that exists today come out of Adam by way of Noah after the flood. Read.
And the people also
Hold on. That's important. Read that line from the top and continue that line. That's very important. Read.
come, sir. Of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
I told you God chooses people.
That's right.
Why did it say, of him come we all, and also whom thou hast chosen? Do you know who that and has chosen? It's you, black man. It's you, West Indian. It's you, Haitian. It's you, Native American Indian, North American Indian, Seminole Indian. It's you, Mexican. You, Dominican. You know what I'm saying? You, Latino of native descent. You know what I'm saying? That's you. You, the chosen people of the Bible, and don't even know it. Now, we can show you some history if you come to ISUPK, man. We'll give you the whole rundown. We'll show you where even the Russians knew that the Israelites were black.
That's right.
They know that in America teach a false, and this is another white nation, but they know America be teaching a false doctrine to black people.
That's right.
Because they don't want black people to recognize and understand you're a great people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Even without the Bible, just the things you do, even sometimes on the wicked side, y'all do it greatly. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. But there's more on this. Read it.
Come. All this have I spoken.
I need you to slug it. Jump to the 56th verse. So now we establish that everybody that exists on the face of the earth right now come by way of Noah. But then of those people, God chose a people. Now go to the 56th verse.
Come, the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
Meaning it's talking about the other races. You got your Caucasians, you got your Africans, you got your Chinese and Japanese, you got your Polynesians, you got your Arabs, you got your East Indians. All as for the other people, not blacks, not Latinos, not Native American Indians, but the other people, read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
That they are nothing.
What he said about the Caucasians?
That they are nothing.
What he said about the Africans?
That they are nothing.
What did he say about the Chinese?
That they are nothing.
And the Arabs?
That they are nothing.
What about the East Indians?
They are nothing.
Speaking of East Indians, let me hit you with a sidebar. Y'all see what's happening in India, right? Y'all see it, right? God want black people to realize that could have been us, that they had their bodies burned in the streets.
That's right.
Then people realize something, that black people, Latinos and Native American Indians, still to this day didn't put one and one together, which was throw away these false gods.
Right.
The East Indians understood it and took Shiva Linga, the elephant god, the monkey god, the rats and the cow god, and threw them all in the river and destroyed them. Because they understood that there's a power that's real. The problem is blacks and Latinos and Native American Indians, when they come to the Bible, we see it as a fairy tale.
That's right.
Until you get shot.
That's right.
Until your mother died of a heart attack.
Right.
Until your pop got diabetes.
Right.
Until you slept on the bed, say, oh God, why? Well, guess why? You want to know why? Because we decided to follow false gods, and mainly the main false god that we do follow in America is the same people who keep killing us on video. You know what I'm saying? For the life of us, you know what I'm saying? I just can't understand. We should have learned what they when they did it to Trayvon Martin. We should have learned, right? Hey, we should have learned from Emmett Till.
That's right.
We should have learned even from coming off the slave ships.
That's right.
We should have learned from when Columbus came and met my people, the Taino Indians. You know what I'm saying? We should have learned from that, but did you think we learned? Nah. Now, even to this day, our concept of justice means everybody.
That's right.
That's why the all Black Lives Matter movement started, right? Because that's feeding off of what Martin Luther King started.
That's right.
But guess what? With God, it really matters to black people.
That's right.
It really matters to God, that is, and to Christ. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean blacks and Latinos and Native American Indians. To everybody else, we're reading right here where God said that they are nothing.
Right.
He also said this about the East Indians, you know what I'm saying? And the Polynesians and the Japanese. They are nothing. But now, Christians, I'm going to show you what God says about them. Keep reading.
Come, but be like unto spittle.
Like unto what?
Unto spittle.
Like unto what?
Like unto spittle.
Spell that out.
S-P-I-T-T-L-E.
Now this is Quaker English. How would you say that word today in modern American English?
That they're a spit, sir.
They are what?
Like spit.
God says that the Caucasians, the Africans, the East Indians, you know what I'm saying? All these people that I'm mentioning, we support their businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's why they set up shop. The Arabs, right? The East Indians, the Caucasians, right? The Africans, right? Chinese, the Japanese, right? The the Polynesians, all these people, God compares them to spit.
That's right.
Now you tell me if that sounds like an all-loving God. You tell me. I want any Christian to dare come up and try to prove us wrong. And guess what? It ain't us you're going to try to prove wrong. It's the Lord you're going to try to prove wrong.
Right.
And what you'll find out is that you can, as you started to walk towards the camp, you lost already. Hey, you lost in your mind right now, because you would never think that God talked like this about other races. But I'm here to burst the bubble. God does not love everybody.
That's right.
That's straight up truth.
That's right.
God do not love everybody. And I'm saying this slow, so that way when you go home and you sit down and you try to turn on the news, hey, or when you're sitting and eating dinner, whatever you do in the afternoon, hey, or if you're driving, you're going to hear the echo of God does not love everybody.
Right.
That's on purpose.
Right.
And you should also take with that, God loves you, black man.
Right.
God loves you, West Indian man. God loves you, Haitian man. God loves you, Latino man of native descent. God loves you, North American and Seminole Indian of native descent. You know what I'm saying? Because you are the chosen people. You know what I'm saying?
Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. My dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. I can't fight the cops and the ops. Stolen Glocks, heavy on the block. Ball of crack tucked in the sock. And still help the ones I love. We was on the block for the grub. If you from my side, then it's love. Wanted big knots, busting out the jeans. But we was hurting all the fiends. Without that crack, he look just like me. Dirty nigga from the concrete. But the white man dealt his hand. So we eating out the trash can. People ride by, don't extend a hand. Cause to them, this an average black man. So for him, that's why I gotta make it. I ain't talking rap. Before the slave ships, I'm one of a kind. Y'all can't take it. I could never leave my spot vacant. Cause I'm black, I see crowns and I take it. Cause I'm black, I never been in no space.